What's up? It's your boy, one and only AI Legends, and yeah, guys, today I am back with the next part of What If Naruto was a betrayed Emperor of the West. Well, guys, I hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and today I'm going to upload the next part of this series. So, yeah, guys, if you guys are new to this channel or if you guys have not subscribed yet, please, guys, do so. It will really help me a lot as I want to reach 10k as quick as possible. So, today I'm going to upload as much videos as I can, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, guys, I have uploaded the second part of What If Naruto Parents got revived. That is a series in which you can say there is council bashing, Jiraiya bashing, Tsunade bashing, Third Hokage, and Kakashi bashing, and those type of thing. If you guys enjoy those type of series, you can say that in that series Minato and Kushina came back to life, and you can say after seeing the condition which Naruto was living at, there is quite a bashing there. So you guys will definitely like it. If you guys like those type of series, then visit my second channel, AI Legends 2. And yeah, guys, that channel is pretty new, so subscribe to that channel as well. And yeah, you guys enjoy that series as well. So without wasting any more of your time, let us start this video. Last time we left off as we saw that how Jiraiya, no, sorry, Kakashi, as well as Team 7, along with other sensei like Kuronai, as well as Asuma, those type of people, though Guy Sensei was not there, but still, as these people went to the west, wanted to get the hell of the emperor after Konoha heard that how the emperor was just a, you can say, 20 years old person, as Donzo as well as other elders thought that it would be easy enough to manipulate him to their own will, as they were pretty sure that how they will be able to easily take over the empire after this war is over, as they were already making plans how to get rid of the emperor, as Donzo was making plans how he can put the emperor in his Kotsumatsu Kami so that he can control the emperor and became so that he can become the ruler of the empire, and then he will conquer all the other nations. Those type of plans were being made, while on the other hand, as Hiyashi went with the escort, wanted to, you can say, sell Hinata to the empire because he thought that Hinata was weak, and after getting an Hyuga, even though a branded one, they will easily be subdued, and then they will be able to take over the empire later on, as that was the plan of Hiyashi. But little did they knew the emperor itself was none other than Uzumaki Naruto. When all of them saw that, they were beyond angry, as well as Kakashi, as Sasuke tried to kill Naruto, as well as Kakashi tried to use his Mangekyo Sharingan, but to end, as Naruto simply activated his Rinnegan and make Sasuke a, you can say, pedestal for his foot, as Sasuke was beyond angry, as well as all the other shinobis were captured, as Naruto sent the nobles of the Fire Lord back to the Fire Country, as well as Hiyashi, saying that how Hiyashi has a gift waiting for him back in Konoha, as Naruto removed, you can say, all the branded Hyugas in the Konoha, even though Naruto knew that they do not deserve it. Even the branded Hyuga or the side branch of the Hyuga clan is so much arrogant, just like other Konoha shinobi, even though they are no longer the part, they are treated as a servant, but still they are way too much arrogant. Even as a branded, they think that they are better than other shinobis just because they are Hyugas and things like that. But still, Naruto did not care much about them, but still, as he wanted to remove and wanted to tell Neji that it was his destiny to always be branded, while on the other hand his brethren has already been released from the cage, as Neji is going to be pretty angry. Well, I will definitely make that scene. And yeah, guys, that was the last part, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys have not seen or checked that part, then check it out. You guys will definitely like it. So without any further ado, let us start this video from here on, as Naruto was sitting on his throne as a small council meeting was going on, as Naruto had no problem to execute all of these people. He was just waiting for a little time, wanted Konoha to brand them as traitors so that when Naruto execute them, they know that they live for nothing and they will die for nothing to begin with. While on the other hand, a door opened and a soldier arrived, Lord Emperor, as he kneeled before Naruto. As Naruto looked towards him, what happened? As he said, well, Lord Emperor, from the our one of side, Stone Village has declared war on us. At this, all the council member eyes widened for a moment as Naruto simply nodded. So do tell, what is going on there? As he said, well, Lord Emperor, the Tsuchikage, as he speak up, well, Lord Emperor, it is Tsuchikage, as well as he has an army of 5,000 shinobi. He has been able to breach our superior defense on our north side, as he has been able to defeat some of the small villagers which were trying to protect themselves. As Naruto simply nodded at that as he said, huh, so Tsuchikage is just arrogant as ever. As one of the council members said, so what's the order, Lord Emperor? We can easily destroy them. As Naruto said, Stone Village is known for its arrogance just like Konoha, and to be honest, I'm really tired of these people as they have been trying to hijack our routes of transport as well as business, try to hijack it. That is the main reason I did not put any business in the land of Earth. It seems that it's about time we show Onoki who's the boss here. As Naruto said, Arashi Uzumaki came in front of Naruto. Yes, Lord Emperor. As Naruto said, bring me 1000 Uzumakis and get ready for war. At this, Arashi smirked. It was the stone village as well as the cloud and other, what was his name again? Yeah, mist village. These were the three villages which attacked Uzushio Gakure, and Uzumaki were not so happy about it, even though they had destroyed their armies, but still they had to flee from their house just because of them. And now it's the perfect opportunity. As he said, of course, Lord Emperor. As one of the generals said, well, are you sure about it? Only 1000. They are 5000, Lord Emperor. As Naruto simply nodded, don't worry. It is the business of Uzumaki to take care of. Wouldn't you agree, Arashi? As Arashi simply smirked, but of course, as Naruto stood up, so get ready. We are going for war. At this, all the council members eyes widened. Even Arashi was a bit surprised as Naruto looked towards him. What? I did say that. It's the business of Uzumaki's. As, didn't I? As Arashi smirked at that, as all the council members simply nodded at that. As Naruto said, get ready. We're going on a hunt. As Naruto had a smirk on his face, it's been a while since he has fought some battles. It's about time he will show the Rock Village who's the boss here. Now let us cut back to Onoki. As Onoki, as well as his soldiers were standing in front of him, as Onoki had a smirk on his face, it was way too easy to destroy this, you can say, boundary or the border of this nation, as he thought that the West was pretty strong. But it seemed that these were all rumors and it is just the big nation, nothing more than that. They do not have that strong shinobi. As Onoki smirked, well, my soldiers, as you have already seen, we easily destroy their own front and they are nothing. Just as I thought, our plan is simple. We are going to go straight from here to the heart of the country, to the main empire city, and then we will take over and it will be easy enough. You guys already saw, they are nothing to the might of Stone Village. So are you ready for this conquest? As all of them cheered, as Onoki had a smirk on his face, finally he will be able to show everyone in the whole world what the Stone Village is made up of, and he had a smirk on his face, ready to conquer it all. As as Onoki was making some plans along with his granddaughter, but then you can say Shinobi arrived. Lord Onoki, as Onoki looked towards him, what happened now? As he said, well, there are some people coming here. It seemed that they are their defense. As Onoki said, huh, and who are these people? As he said, well, Lord Onoki, there are only 5 people coming here, as well as they have all red hairs. As this Anoki's eyes widened for a moment as he said, huh, red hairs, those must be some other people living here. It couldn't be, right? As he said, alright, let me see. As he arrived, as he started to fly within the air and tried to use his chakra on his eyes to zoom towards the people, but then he almost had a heart attack. These 5 peoples were none other than the 5 fierce soldiers as well as the shinobis of Uzushio Gakure. As he said, no, it cannot be. We destroyed Uzushio long ago. And his granddaughter was simply looking towards him as if he has lost his mind. As he said, what happened, Gramps? Are you really getting senile here? As he said, no, it's not the time. As he said, no, it simply cannot be. But then his eyes widened as the army of Uzumakis were coming behind, as one of the soldier who was a censor speak up. It cannot be. What is this gigantic chakra? It simply cannot be. As Tsuchikage simply looked towards him as well as other shinobi as he said, what happened to you? As he said, they all have Kage level, even greater than Kage level chakra. It simply cannot be. As everyone eyes widened as Tsuchikage speak up, they're Uzumakis. Damn it, they should have died years ago. What actually happened? As Kurosaki speak up. Hey Gramps, we have no time. We have to take them down. If they are trying to defend their home, we have to take them down. As Tsuchikage simply nodded at that and said, but of course, today is the day I'm going to complete my job and get rid of this Uzumaki scum. Come on, soldiers, it's about time we show them the might of the stone village. If some of them were able to survive, they will not survive the might of the stone. As all of them cheered and rushed towards the battle, as Tsuchikage said, particle style. Particle, dismantle, jutsu, as he released his attack towards the Uzumaki, as Arashi came in front of, as he quickly go through hand sign and said, mirror deflection, as Tsuchikage's attack was rushing towards Uzumaki's. Then a mirror made up of water came out of nowhere as well as shields as Tsuchikage's eyes widened. Tsuchikage's attack deflected thanks to the mirror and rushed towards the stone village shinobi as the on front was simply destroyed, disintegrated as 300 shinobis were disintegrated in seconds as Tsuchikage said, no, you will pay for it, Arashi. As Arashi smirked, huh, old man, so you do remember me, huh? As Tsuchikage gritted his teeth. This was the heir to the Uzumakis, as back then, though he was a kid, but still he remembered, as well as the great talent Arashi Uzumaki actually possessed, as then a voice could be heard, you came into my empire, wanted to threat my people, wanted to ruin the peace we made. It was not enough. The elemental nations were not enough for you. Your arrogance and your pride will be your downfall, as all the shinobis could hear, but then all of them could sense the gigantic, enormous amount of chakra was simply leaking all over the place. Even Uzumaki's combined chakra was nothing compared to this, as Tsuchikage's eyes widened in utter horror, wondering what type of monster he has awoken, and if his shinobis are actually going to survive this onslaught. But then suddenly, as sky started to darken and then lightning strike down to the ground and standing in its all might as Naruto Uzumaki as the Emperor of the West, as Naruto had a golden armor as well as his sword was on his back as he looked towards him. I am the emperor of this empire, Onoki Tsuchikage. Today is the day you shall die for try to harm my empire. As all the stone shinobis were looking towards Naruto in utter awe as well as scared, they could, even though they were not sensors, but they could feel the enormous chakra, enormous power was leaking from Naruto's body as Naruto looked towards the Uzumaki. Today is the day you shall have your revenge. These are the people who spiked the fire of the war in second grade shinobi war. These are the people you were forced to leave your country even though you buried their shinobis there in the form of Uzumakis. But today it shall not happen. You shall show the might of the true Uzumakis. As all the Uzumakis cheered for Naruto, as Naruto looked towards Inoki, as he said, bring it on, old man. As Tsuchikage could not believe his eyes. That blonde hair, blue eyes, it simply cannot be. But then it finally struck him. There was only one Uzumaki in the time of fourth Hokage. That was Kushina Uzumaki. Which means that if this kid is an Uzumaki and blonde hair, blue eyes, which means that he's the son of the Yondaime Hokage. As the anger started to fill the eyes of Onoki, as Naruto looked towards him. Huh, so you finally figured out the identity of my father, huh? As all the strong shinobis were still pretty scared because of the enormous chakra standing in front of them. As Naruto said, huh, but of course my full name is Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, the son of the Yellow Flash of Konoha. At this, all the Snow Shinobis were in utter shock. They never thought in thousands of years that Yellow Flash had a son that was standing in front of them. As no, they shall not let their fear overcome them. They will take down the son of Yellow Flash. That will be their ultimate revenge and take over this empire. As a new fire was in their eyes as well as hair. As Naruto said, bring it on. As Onoki said, die, you damn brat. Particle style, particle dismantle jutsu. As they released the attack, as Naruto simply said, huh. As he put a hand towards the attack, as Onoki smirked, thinking that this kid is just a fool and arrogant. But then, to his utter surprise, his attack was being absorbed. As Naruto had a hand towards the beam that was coming towards him, as well as his army. As Naruto Rinnegan was active, as it easily absorbed the attack. As Naruto said, attack. as all the Uzumakis rush towards the battlefield with enormous speed and skill, and already going through hand sign as a full-on slot battle begins, as the Uzumaki said, summoning jutsu as the 5 dragons were summoned in the area, as the Onoki uttered horror as it was a nightmare, as he heard some rumors that Uzumaki's got some ancient summoning contract. That was the main reason, one of the main reasons that they had to attack them, as there were rumors that these summons could even match Bijus. So all the nation decided to come together and take them down if there are so many summoners of such an ancient being, as they were wondering, but they never got the information what type of summon it actually was. And now Tsuchikage was looking towards his worst nightmare, as the dragons roar, as Han and Roshi started to transform, but then two other poof happened and two gigantic dragons arrived, as two Bijus were now against the dragons, and it was pretty clear. Even though the Bijus are ultimately stronger than dragons, but still sheer number as well as vitality of the dragons is pretty powerful, and the scale of such a battle will definitely cause damage. While on the other hand, Uzumakis were easily able to evade, while on the other hand, same could not be said for the stone shinobis, as Tsuchikage said, we need enforcement now, as one of the shinobi simply nodded and went off to signal other shinobi's forces to come here, and they will not have it. As Tsuchikage rushed towards Naruto along with his granddaughter Kurasushi, as both of them, as Naruto simply looked towards them, almighty push, as both of them were literally sent flying into the air, as you can say, Kurasuchi was sent flying, as Naruto said, I have more than enough. Now it's about time I end this battle and nonsense, as he quickly go through hand sign and said, summoning jutsu, as then there was a large puff of smoke, as two of the Bijus simply looked up to see a gigantic figure even bigger than the dragons themselves was standing there, as then there was smoke everywhere, but then to utter horror of all the shinobis of stone, as 9 flowing tails could be seen, as then there was a roar as the 9 tails himself itself was standing there. Well guys, just to tell you guys that when Kurama was extracted, or rather split into yin and yang half thanks to Minato, his size was, you can say, got pretty small if you have seen that video. As a matter of fact, Kurama was the biggest tail beast compared to all the other Bijus. As a matter of fact, it was quite near to the size of the 10 tails. So yeah, this Kurama is complete 100%, so it is even bigger than its original self. As so he is pretty powerful actually, and even bigger than two of the Bijus, as Kurama swing his tail, sending both of the Bijus flying with his 9 tails, as sending them flying into the nearby mountains, and released a Biju Dama, ultimately you can say killing off both of them at once, as Kurama let out a roar as all the Uzumaki simply flee from the area, while on the other hand rock shinobis were utterly humiliated as Naruto was standing on the head. As Naruto said, you are the people who have killed off these villagers who were just there to protect themselves. You thought that these were shinobis or anything like that, or soldiers, but no, they were simple villagers who knew some knowledge of chakra and some basic things. Did you honestly believe that your pathetic village had any chance against my empire, huh? Such arrogance, as you look towards them. As you said, now you shall pay the price for your arrogance, as Tsuchikage released his particle style once again, as Naruto simply did not even look towards the attack, as he absorbed all the attack. As Tsuchikage was not sweating hard, he should have listened to his partners. He should have listened to Raikage as well as Orochimaru to not attack the West, but he was way too much arrogant, thinking that how the Stone Village is strong enough to take on the empire itself. But now his 5,000 shinobis was simply reduced to only 2,000, and that is barely. As he looked towards Kurasuchi, you have to leave now. As Kurasuchi said, but no Gramps, I cannot leave you here. As Kurasuchi said, as Tsuchikage said, no Kurasuchi, from here on you're the new Tsuchikage. This is my battle, my mistake, so I will take all the responsibility. All of them, all of you, leave. As all the stone shinobi simply looked towards the gigantic figure of the 9 tails growling towards them, daring them to do anything. As they simply took a step back, pretty scared, as Kurasuchi glared at Naruto, vowing that how she's going to take revenge for her grandfather, as she simply nodded and went off along with 2000 shinobi as Tsuchikage looked towards Naruto. Now, brat, if it is the last thing I will do, I will end you. As he made a cylinder in his hand, tried to wrap Ninetales inside of it, but Naruto said, huh, too bad. So this is your prize technique. You prize yourself at it, isn't it, Tsuchikage? The particle style, particle dismantle, combination of lightning, earth, and fire. Pretty powerful, actually. Let's try it, shall we? As Naruto claps his hand together, as Tsuchikage said, particle dismantle. As Naruto also said, particle style, particle dismantle jutsu. As both of these beams rush towards each other and cancel each other out. As Tsuchikage could not believe it, that was the prize technique. Even his granddaughter do not know about it. As he said, but how? That technique is mine. As Naruto simply shook his head. The techniques are simply made by man, but they are always used by so many people. You old fool. It does not matter. This technique was made by second Tsuchikage, isn't that right, Onuki? But still, it's just a combination of three elements and I having the Rinnegan. And seeing this technique used several times, it was only the matter of time. Thanks to my 5 affinities, I mastered it. So any last words, old man? As before Onuki could even speak, a fist was slammed into his face, sending him flying into the Uzumakis that were ground there. As Naruto said, this is the main culprit for the fall of the Uzu, even though we all left from there, but still, he was the main reason we had to leave our home. So today is the day we shall have our revenge. As all the Uzumakis cheered at that, as Tsuchikage tried to use his particle style to kill off as many Uzumakis as possible. But then, if you can say, a hand was already placed on his back, spreading the seals all over his body, sealing off his chakra as well as particle style. As Onuki had uttered a face of horror, as all the Uzumaki started to take their revenge, and in the end of the day, Tsuchikage was literally dead. And you guys already know what could have actually happened, but still, he was an old man, so I did not want it to put him in too much trouble. So yeah, he's dead either way. As now, as Onuki was dead, as the news spread like wildfire across the elemental nations. First, Konoha was happy that how the Stone Village has declared war, thinking that how the stone will get weakened, though they got weakened a bit. But they were even scared when they heard the rumors that how Uzumaki clan had the dragon contract, as these were mystical or ancient beings to begin with. Not divine, but still ancient, as just like a developed or mutated lizard, as they were pretty powerful, and Naruto was able to summon full 9 tails, as the 9 tails was easily able to take down 2 Bijus and kill them off, as not kill them but still take them down, as both Han as well as Roshi survived. So that is that, because I want them in the war just yet. As Konoha was at the one side was pretty happy that Stone Village got defeated by the Empire, but scared at the same time and angry, even further angry that Naruto, that failure, that dead loss had that much power under his command. They will not accept it no matter what, as he was just a failure and nothing more than a failure. Now let us cut back to as finally the small invasion of Stone Village was finally destroyed, while on the other hand, the news spread like wildfire across the other elemental nations. As Orochimaru was not so happy about it, he warned Onoki to not do anything stupid. After Konoha, they can easily put their forces against the Empire, but now they have lost so much. But though, he was able to get a bit of information about this as well, as he saw that how Naruto, or rather, so-called Emperor, had the power to summon the 9 tails, as well as the Emperor himself had, was none other than Naruto Uzumaki, the so-called failure and the dead lost of the Academy of Konoha. As he was pretty surprised, he never thought that dead lost would be able to achieve anything in life, but now that is a surprise, as he was pretty surprised. Now, on the other hand, he also heard some news about some strange eyes which the Emperor possessed, and he called them the Rinnegan. At that, Orochimaru's eyes widened. He knew about the Rinnegan, as the leader of the Akatsuki possessed the Rinnegan, wondering if this is some Uzumaki trait to possess the Rinnegan, wondering if the leader of the Akatsuki was actually an Uzumaki from behind the scene, but he simply shook his head, wondering what will actually happen and how he's going to deal with the whole situation. At that, now, let us get back to Naruto. As Naruto finally came back to the Empire, as the people were really happy, they knew that Sandstone Village was nothing compared to the Emperor might, as well as the Uzumakis who were living here, as they were easily able to destroy all the shinobis there and finally came back victorious, and no one had a shred of doubt in their mind as Naruto came back to his throne room as Hinata as well as Kushina along with Narumi were waiting for them as Narumi looked towards Naruto and said, Nisan, as she tried to go towards Naruto, as Naruto laughed, as he said, well, it seemed that she started to speak, huh? Some Uzumaki trade. As Kushina laughed, well, of course, Dattabane, we developed pretty early. As Naruto laughed, well, that is great. As he started to play with Narumi a little. After all, she was his little sister, 1.5 years old. As he said, alright, mom. So, Kushina said, so, did you take care of the stone village as Naruto laughed, but of course it was way too easy to begin with. As Kushina laughed, well, they were the one who tried to attack us years ago, though we easily destroyed them, but still, we had to flee our home because of them. As Naruto laughed, but of course, Uzumakis were the one who killed off Onoki, the Tsuchikage. As Kushina said, huh, that fossil was refusing to leave his office for way too long. It's about time someone sent him to the grave. As Naruto laughed, but of course, we already did that. As he looked towards Hinata. So Hinata, how's things are going? As Hinata laughed, I'm okay, Naruto-kun. As things are going pretty well. As Naruto laughed, as he said, well, mom, what happened to dad? As she said, as she sighed, I don't know, Naruto. He's way too much worried about Konoha. I don't know. I think that he will do something stupid. As Naruto simply shook his head, as he gave his father a chance back in life. As even though their body was sealed inside of him, it should have been dissolved years ago, or would have dissolved after some time, but he saved them as he released the seal, even though it put him in quite a danger. But still, he wanted his parents to have a choice and a chance in life. But his father is refusing to give up on Konoha after hating so much Konoha has done to him, as if sometime Naruto wondered if Minato is refusing to believe him or something like that, as Naruto simply shook his head, not wanting to go in that direction, as he sighed and said, alright mom, make him understand, do not do anything stupid, this is the Empire, not Konoha, and I'm not someone who will award traitors. Just remember that. As Kushina had a sad expression in her face, but she simply nodded at that as Naruto said, alright Hinata, let's go, we have some things to settle. As she simply nodded and went off, as Kushina sighed, wondering if Minato is going to do something stupid. Now let us get back to Minato, as Minato was looking towards one of the samurais as he said, so did you got the information I told you to get me? As Samurai simply nodded at that, but of course, Lord Namikaze, as Minato simply nodded as he gave a bag of full of gold to the samurai who smiled and went off. As Minato opened the scroll as he started to read it, as his eyes widened, Konoha has that been war against three elemental nations as Sound Village as well as Stone Village and the Cloud Village and Konoha has been cut off pretty badly. They have lost their Jinchuriki as well as they do not have the manpower, and Hidai's warden, his sensei, was came to Empire and has been locked away and has been tortured by the Hellcats. As at that, Minato's eyes widened, and after not only that, his student Kakashi, as the other teams were also trapped here when they came here to for the negotiation. As Minato asked Warden, he could not believe it. Why Naruto was doing this? As he should have let those people go if he do not want to help them. As why Naruto was torturing his sensei, his student, he will not have it. As he simply shook his head. Even though Minato is strong, but at the very least, he has only as low to mid jonin level reserves because when he was released from the seal, his chakra reserves were not that great, almost cut to the half. And at this point, he cannot use Harashen just like before, but still, he was pretty strong and used many other seals and things like that. As he simply nodded at that, already made a plan as he went towards the room of Narumi and picked her up. As Naruto made refuse to take the name of Namikaze, which was his legacy, but still Narumi was his daughter and she will carry on the legacy of the Namakazes. as he simply nodded and went off to the dungeon. As now let us cut back to Naruto as a soldier arrived. Well, everything is ready, Lord Emperor. As Naruto simply nodded as he looked towards his mother. Well, I'll be going to the meeting to meet the Daniels as well as the other KGs. We have something to settle. As what are they actually doing? Trying to get the things we are transporting to the other elemental nation, try to hijacking and things like that. So you guys will take care from here on. Alright mom, I'll be leaving. As Kushina simply nodded at that. As Naruto went to his, you can say, flying jet and went off, which his nation actually developed. As they went off along with the plane or anything like that. Just think about it. Anything cool. After all, I'm pretty cool, so I always make cool things. As I was saying, as Naruto went to the meeting. Now let us cut back to the meeting. As Naruto was as the Daniel as well as the cages were sitting there as Kurasuchi, which was made the next cage after the death of Onoki as well as Raikage A, along with you can say not Orochimaru there because he had no business there, and these were the two nations that were there as well as their Daniels, as this meeting was going to held in the Iron Country, the country of the samurais. As after some time, they saw in utter surprise, in utter shock, as a plane landed in the middle of a launch ground, and then the door opened, and then the shinobi started to come out, and finally the Emperor himself was coming, as Naruto had a golden armor over his body, as and a sword which looks to be pretty powerful by the aura which was radiating. As then Naruto finally entered into the room as Kurasuchi glared at Naruto in utter hate, and as well as Raikage A was also pretty surprised when he heard that the Emperor of the West is the son of his previous rival Namakase Minato, and he was not so happy about it because he jealous about the speed which Minato possessed, saying that how it was just a cheating and only he was the strongest or rather fastest shinobi alive. But still, he lost to Minato, so he resented Minato for years and hated him with all of his gut. As the Daniel looked towards Naruto, and they could feel the immense power and the aura of dominance all around his body, as they were going to be pretty surprised in this meeting. As Naruto said, so the meeting has already begun, huh? As he took his seat, as some of the soldiers or other shinobis were standing beside him, as it was Arashi Uzumaki along with as Ryu Uchiha, as well as another member. You can say whatever you want to, as it was a samurai, pretty powerful one at that. As A simply nodded at that and said, "So, what this meeting is about, Lord Daniel?" As Tamio simply looked towards Naruto and said, "Well, Lord Emperor, it has been, you can say, an honor by our side since you are here in front of us." As Naruto simply nodded at that and said, "Perhaps you already know me since I'm the Emperor of the West. Now it's about time you guys introduce yourselves." At this, Raikage was not so happy because someone saying that he do not know the Raikage of the Cloud Village was an insult to the name of the Raikage, but he controlled himself. "Well, my name is A, the Raikage." As Tsuchikage glared at Naruto, as Naruto simply did not care, as he looked towards them and said, so this meeting is definitely about one thing and one thing alone. You guys have been hijacking our things, the transport and the agency I have made myself to transport of our goods of the empire to the elemental nations. But according to the recent reports, the Cloud Shinobi as well as the Stone Shinobis have been trying to hijack as well as have stolen too many goods from our company, and therefore I want an answer. At this, Raikage smirked inwardly as he said, "Well, I have nothing to do with this. After all, the Cloud Village is already strong enough. We do not need pathetic things coming from the West." As Tsuchikage also grinned at that and said, "But of course, we have nothing to do with it." As Naruto said, then what about this?" As Naruto made a single hand signal, and then the Arashi arrived as he slammed his hand into the globe that was in front of Naruto as they started to shine, and then they could easily see the Stone Shinobi, their headband, as well as the Cloud Shinobi doing their things like that. as hijacking things and routes and things like that and stolen many goods that were coming from the west to the different countries, as the Daniels could not believe their eyes as they glared at their respective cages for a moment. As Naruto said, I want compensation for all of this. As Raikage said, enough, alright, we did it, so what? You have nothing to say to us. After all, these elemental nations are ours, not yours to command, Emperor. As Tsuchikage said, yeah, that is our business and you should have thought about it to begin with, and we are not going to compensate for anything. Do whatever you can. As Naruto looked towards her, huh. And I thought that you would be humble after your little display in my empire. As he said, alright then, let's begin with this. Alright then, as he looked towards Sir Daniel, and what about your answers, huh? As they simply shook their head, and Naruto said, alright then, let's begin with this. From here on, as he looked towards the item, as the samurai, I'll be buying all of your iron from your country in the double price in which the elemental nations are actually paying you. At this, both of the Daniels' eyes widen as he said, not only that, in the international market of the elemental nation, I'll be supplying marble at the rate of 25% of the total rate in which the other elemental nations are selling their marble, as well as the rice and several other things. At this, the Dana stood up. You cannot do that. We will get broken after that. As not to look towards her. None of my business. My empire is already big enough. If we can supply the people of the elemental nation in the less market price, we have nothing to do with it. As then the other Daniel said, huh, well played, Emperor, played. If you do that, you already know our market is mainly based on the marble, as it was the Earth country. Daniel, speak up, and we supply it to all other elemental nation. And yeah, you know that we are the rice trader, as well as we supply the rice and the things you mentioned before from our country. You know that we will get broken after that, didn't you? As Naruto said, huh, well, it must be a coincidence, but perhaps we can solve it in more civilized manner. Wouldn't you agree, Raikage? As Raikage was already gritting his teeth, he knew that the importance of such goods to sell across the nation. These things are the main trade of the cloud country, of the lightning country. Without it, they will definitely get broken. His village as well as all the nation will suffer. As Raikage gritted his teeth as well as the stone, you can say Tsuchikage. As then the lightning Daniel speak up. Alright, we give up. So what do you want from the compensation? As Naruto said, pretty simple. You used your shinobi to stole as well as have destroyed a lot of our goods. It's pretty simple. We want insurance. I want all the shinobi living in the Cloud Village with the Kekigenkai to leave. I want you guys to exile them or leave them to some other countries. And Raikage stood up. That is preposterous. I will not do it. As Naruto said, well, I do not care what happens to those people. You and I both know that you have stolen all those Kekigenkais from the other villages like the Mist village when they were not in the civil war. You stole children, and after that you already know how you made those shinobis to begin with, and now you shall see all of that hard work, all of that kidnapping and wrongdoings for is for nothing. As you look towards Raikage, I do not care about them. Just send them to the front lines against the war in Konoha. It is none of my concern what happened to those people. But I do not want a single shinobi of the Kekigenkai, because according to the history, there was no Kekigenkai in the Cloud Village to begin with. As Daniel simply looked towards Raikage, how many people are there with the Kekigenkai? As Raikage gritted his teeth, he worked along with his father so hard to kidnap all of these shinobis from other villages so that they can make their own clans with the Kekigenkai. As he said, I don't know, maybe 300 to 250. As the Daniel simply shook his head. On one hand, his village will get weaker thanks to the loss of these people, but still 300 people are not worth the suffering of the whole nation. As he said, alright, Raikage, I hereby order you to release all of those people either to the front line so that they can either die, or to some barren lands, not in the other elemental nations. We do not want them to have this much power. As Naruto simply looked towards Kurasuchi, who was already gritting her teeth, as he said, alright. As he looked towards her, After the Second Great Shinobi War, Stone Village took over the property as well as the land of the Whirlpool. I want it to be released. And therefore, I will make the headquarters of my company in the Whirlpool village. As Tsuchikage stood up, I will not do it. That was the place we conquered years ago. As not to look towards her, that is the homeland of the Uzumakis, and which you attacked and stolen from us. You can either do that, and you and I both know you cannot even enter to the island because of the seals that were all around the area. You just want to show that how you have conquered it, even though you have no use to it. So make a choice, Daniel. Either you release that land along with the borders and give it to me, otherwise your village as well as the nation will suffer for an island which you cannot even use to begin with. As the Daniel simply looked towards Tsuchikage. Alright, hereby I order you, Tsuchikage, to release the borders of the land of Whirlpool. It is hereby belongs to the empire. As Naruto simply smirk at that, as well as the Tsuchikage were gritting their teeth. They worked so hard for all of that property, all of those bloodlines, and now it is all gone. As Naruto looked towards the Lightning Daniel, if I ever find out that there is a person with the Kekkei Genkai, either within your knowledge or without your knowledge, is living in the Cloud Village or is a part. I do not care if he is a civilian or a shinobi. It does not matter to me if there is a one, and trust me, I have a pretty good spy network, even greater than that of Jiraiya. Then our deal is off, and you already know what I can do to make your country suffer. As the Lightning Daniel simply nodded at that and gave a look, saying that do not mess this one up. As A simply gritted his teeth, knowing that he's really in a tough situation. As Naruto said, alright, we'll be leaving. As now, let us cut back to Minato's side. What Minato is actually going to do? Is he going to betray his son? Or is he going to help Konoha? Find out in the next part of Dragon Ball Naruto. Well, that was great actually. And yeah guys, find out in the next part, and I hope that you guys enjoy the series. For the next part, the like goal is going to be 300 likes and 180 comments. Do that and I shall upload the next part as quick as possible. So yeah guys, peace and peace.